Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
And he'll get the whistle and the foul. James jawing at Brooks. Brooks walking away. Dillon's already got one technical foul. James is heated.
I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
I wasn't even going to do this, but I sat up there and I watched that whole game last night. When I say nasty work, I mean nasty work. The whole game. I hate making videos about this dude, but this one I cannot ignore. I'm going to pay attention to this.
Get him.
You was right there square up with Dillon Brooks. He smacked the ball. It probably skinned your head. You walked up to him. You said whatever he said. Then he walked off. And then when the referee and your teammate came over there, that's when you want to put on your big man pants and try to get all hype and tough. You are a coward, bro. Simple as that. You could have pushed your 6'9", 260-pound ass past them people to get to Dillon Brooks if you really wanted an issue. If you really wanted a problem. Just like you have been for the last 23 years. But all of a sudden, you calm down. No. Daddy JJ walked over there, grabbed your arm, and you lost all of that aggression. Quick.
So F capital T, soft. Huh?
For the type of act that you committed with Dillon Brooks, when you literally bumped him twice. The first time was subtle. The second time, you were trying to run through this dude.
Vincent, able to get back to the left hand. Offensive foul.
Who the hell you think you are? Barry Sanders? That right there was a cause for an ejection. That's a flagrant 2 off top. Offensive foul, they gave the offensive foul, they called that. But that right there was done out of aggression, hatred, and purely trying to hurt that dude. You put your shoulder in his chest. You can knock the air out of somebody just doing that if you hit him hard enough. But this dude right here got away with so much in this game to the point where they had 43 free throws to the Suns 25. How does that happen? But you had 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Let that have been back in the day. After that second or third, you would have been on the bench. But check out some of these turnovers that this dude had.
Jordan Goodwin, the former Laker, comes in, quick hands, gets the steal. Has to be going with the steal, but James in a strong hand secures it. Ayton inside, knocked away on the pass by Allen. But got to be careful playing with 5 personal fouls, and James knows it. And then James throws it.
You had 8 turnovers total in that game. What GOAT has 8 turnovers in a game? 5 in 1 quarter. Tallied out to 8 throughout the whole game. But they want to sit up here and keep giving this guy, oh, he's one of the greatest scorers. Okay, cool. He could put up some points. He's the all-time leading scorer. Cool. But I'm still trying to figure out how the hell he only has played 182 game season. Just one out of his 23-year career. But he has 42,000 points with 1 scoring title in multiple seasons, playing 65 games or less.
How does that happen?
You was gifted 14 free throws. You only hit 9. You and Luka combined shot more free throws than the whole Phoenix Suns team. They most definitely were cooking the books in this game. Everybody's seen it. Everybody been on Twitter. X. Everybody been on social media questioning how is this even possible? You needed 43 free throws to beat the damn Phoenix Suns? But they want to sit up here and keep talking about the Lakers are contenders. And I'm going to get Luka too. I got a video coming about Luka. I'm going to get him too because he was just as equally horrible, if not more, than LeBron James was in this game. But let's continue on with some more of this footage that I managed to pull up.
Got a chance to match up against the defending Suns, grabbing their first lead of the night.
From Denver.
Yeah. Good one. 29 minutes for James. He threw up another three. This one.
Slow reaction. Your IQ is trash. But they continue to promote this on social media and ESPN. He has one of the highest IQs in basketball. A high IQ does not commit 8 turnovers. That last clip I played, you traveled. You clearly traveled, but they didn't call that. You took 4 steps before you pulled up for that jump shot. But this is the GOAT. The guy that gets away with traveling, carrying, egregious ass fouls. But this is the guy that's better than Michael Jordan, a guy that's better than Kobe Bryant, a guy that's better than Tim Duncan, a guy that's better than Hakeem Olajuwon, a guy that's better than Larry Bird. This is one of the guys, a guy that's better than Magic Johnson. No, the narrative has clearly been pushed in this case. He has jumped some of these all-time greats somehow. Why? Because this is the narrative. Oh, well, we want to put him neck and neck with Michael Jordan. You got stupid ass people like Stephen A. Smith. Oh, he's number 2 after Jordan. Michael Jordan, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the greatest player of all time. Come on, man. Cut it out. But I'm going to add some more clips into this. Check them out.
Get it. Offensive rebound. Back to Brooks. Pull for 3. Boom!
That right there was clearly a foul that they did not give the Suns and or Dillon Brooks. You tried to run through him again, and then after the fact, you tried to play victim because he played big body back with you. Look at this.
He hits him.
He came in with
So that's right.
a chop. And now James.
Dillon Brooks is 6'6", bruh. He bumped you and you stumbled across the floor like that after he hit a 3 in your face because he was hype. You got him tossed out of the game. What type of GOAT, quote unquote, get somebody ejected? Really? Magic Johnson had his problems. Larry Bird had his problems on the court. Dr. J had his problems on the court. Michael Jordan had his problems on the court. Reggie Miller had his problems on the court. Shaq and Charles Barkley had their problems on the court. Everybody had problems on the court. Kobe had his. But ain't nobody trying to get nobody ejected so you don't have to deal with him no more. And it was nasty how he even sold it. Just 6'9", and this is how you act.
He hits him.
He came in with
that's right.
a chop. And now James.
At this point, Dillon Brooks needs to go ahead and punch LeBron in the face. Do himself a favor and the NBA fans a favor, because he keeps playing with Dillon Brooks. And at one point in his career in the NBA, he could have ruined Dillon Brooks' career. And don't nobody in the comments give me no shit talking about, oh, he didn't have nothing to do with that, or he wouldn't have nothing to do with that. Yeah, he did. You know how I know? Or how it's kind of obvious? Because that playoff series, when they played the Grizzlies, who Dillon Brooks was playing for at the time, went in the media and said, oh, I'll poke bears. LeBron James went out there, had a good game, had a couple good games, and put the Memphis Grizzlies out. Not like it was an even match anyway. He said what he said. Fast forward in the summertime, Dillon Brooks gets waived by the Memphis Grizzlies with no explanation. He has too much power in the NBA to tell me he had nothing to do with that. He did. He absolutely did. Or put a bug in somebody's ear and said, oh, well, we're not going to resign him, so we just going to waive him. Dillon Brooks needs to stop playing with this dude. It's up forever. If I'm Dillon Brooks, it's up forever when it comes to LeBron James. Don't shake my hand. I don't want to be cool with you. We're not friends. Don't come over here and try to dap me up before the jump ball. Get away from me. You're a cancer to me. You're a cancer to the league. Dillon Brooks was showing his ass the last game and this one, especially when he hit that 3 in this dude's face.
Get it. Offensive rebound. Back to Brooks. Pull for 3.
You run through this dude's chest in a play and knock him to the ground, which you got an offensive foul for. He got up, took it like a G. He bumps into you. You stumble back and get him ejected. I'm sorry, I don't like to cuss on this channel like that, But LeBron is a bitch-ass nigga, bruh. I'm not even going to hold it in no more, and that's the only time you're going to hear me use that word on this channel. And then he talk about he want to compete. When have you ever want to compete against anybody? Oh, we just compete against each other. Man, look, you ain't never wanted to compete in the NBA in your life. That's why you was team jumping. You got tired of competing in Cleveland, so you ran to the Miami Heat. When that ship sailed, you ran from them, went back to Cleveland, joined Kyrie, and somewhere out of the air pulled Kevin Love from the Minnesota Timberwolves to the Cleveland Cavaliers so you can have the best or the better team with people that can help you. Other stars, other all-stars. That's not wanting to compete. If you wanted to compete, you should have stayed your bitch ass in Cleveland and not left. Or you should have stayed with the Miami Heat and not left. But the officiating has become so egregious, swayed to the Lakers completely. But what's ironic about this whole situation when it comes to the officiating, and this guy right here, his ex-friend, James Jones, is the vice president of basketball operations in the NBA. He played with LeBron on the Miami Heat, and he played with LeBron in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Isn't that ironic that the teams that this guy goes to get all of these favorable calls? How can he get away with all of these damn moving screens? How can he get away with all of these offensive fouls? All of this damn traveling? I mean, everybody in the league does it. It's disgusting. But with him especially, he don't get called for nothing. Last night was the first time in a while I've seen this dude get called for an offensive foul, a double dribble. It's been forever. They didn't even call when he fumbled that layup against the Washington Wizards a while ago when he was with Cleveland. When he traveled, they didn't even blow the damn whistle. They just let the time run out. It's just crazy to me how he's still able to get away with all of this with your man in the front office as the vice president. I mean, we just got to make this make sense with all the corruption that pumps through this guy within the NBA. And then the referees got earpieces now. Oh, Dillon Brooks is a problem with with LeBron James. We need to go ahead and find a way to get him out. And 9 times out of 10, when he was going back and forth trying to get through that referee was calming him down. And he probably said to LeBron, "Oh, we got you, man. Just don't worry about it. Just keep playing. We gonna take care of him. We gonna take care of him." Yeah, he absolutely has that much power with pumping through the NBA to pull those type of moves. It's cowardice. It's cowardly. And that's not competing. You don't want to compete. You want to, quote unquote, win. You want to be corrupt. You want everything swung in your favor so you could, quote unquote, win. But once you're gone, we don't have to deal with this corruption no more. Things can go back to the way that they used to be, and we would be rid of you because I'm sick of you. Dillon Brooks is probably sick of you. The NBA fans are more than sick of you. The Lakers are probably sick of you. All of these people are sick of you but you and your punk ass fans. Bottom line, last night that game was nasty. The Suns should have won, but they couldn't let them win that game. All of those phantom calls. But Luka's next. I promise you that. Give me a couple days. I'm going to get Luka's ass because I'm tired of him too. But I'm going to put some more of my work at the end of this video, man, so y'all can check it out. But if you made it to the end of this video, hopefully you subscribe, comment, like, share the damn video, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload. It'd be nice. See if there's anybody else out there that thinks like us as in me and you. And with that being said, good day.